Hello, welcome. Today we got context. Oh, you know what? I did the same thing as Friday. Look at that. The same thing. I forgot to turn. It's like a long time to calibrate. There we go. All right, that was a little. Hold on. Uh-oh, I lost my mouse. Uh-oh. Okay. What could go wrong, right? What? Right. There we go. We're good. Oh, no, we're not. We're not moving. Okay, we're moving. Okay. Wow. Okay. We got this. I think we could be... This is... Um...
We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
I know sometimes the music gets louder than the vocals, so we're gonna actually touch that down a bit. That way when the vocals do happen and they're saying something important, we can hear it.
Till we make it.
Let's do. I think today it's mostly just messing around. I don't. Yeah, I think depending on how much we get, I kind of hope maybe by the end.
Can you see the stars from here too?
All right. You know what? Bring the music. All right. I think I just need to turn it down on stream. That's what we gotta do. Drop a couple decibels, and then we're going to bump the mic a bit. Okay. It's kind of hard to do microphone. I think I might need a new microphone because like it's a good microphone. It's just it's a really quiet microphone, so it has to be boosted. The sound on it has to be boosted. If you know, if anybody knows what that means, you get what I'm saying. I think we might.
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
The young little master of disguise.
I, Julian of 1,000 faces. Wait, it's not the time for this.
Oh?
We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron.
Oh.
And she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. You have to go check on her for us.
Yeah, okay. Why would she go to the mines?
Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him and then just ran in there. Oh, she even took her Diggertron. Is she preparing for a fight with the vagrants? Oh, there's lots of bad guys in the mines. Miss Natasha said kids ain't allowed to go in. Go check on her for us now.
Who's Fursman?
He's Hook's daddy. And he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person.
Don't worry, I'll head over there right away.
Thank you. Please hurry.
calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Such a rat!
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the mine, and we have to work for those guys.
Traitor!
Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
Oh, little hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong. It's your daddy who bullied us first. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
Back off. I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that. Unlike you all who just look for trouble every day.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson. Guys, get him!
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook.
The moles are here. Surrender now.
It's you! Come and help Hook.
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all your butts.
Alright.
Dodge this! No manners, huh?
That'll take more.
That was easy.
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
Good. That's good. And you, young man, are you hurt? Thank you for your help.
Barely felt a thing.
I remember. You are the outsiders Natasha mentioned before, right? I heard that you helped resolve some conflicts around the mines when you arrived. And again today, when you saved my life.
It's no big deal.
The conflicts between the vagrants and the mining team have lasted for quite a long time. Even if you have just temporarily mitigated our rather tense relationship, it is greatly appreciated.
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me. I need to keep searching, otherwise I might never see it again.
Head to the clinic. Don't make Hook worry.
It's just a tool. I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
Okay.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. Ask him.
The boss was right.
See?
You are gonna spoil that kid. That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away. Do you understand?
Hook understands.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of. See you later.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble.
What happened exactly?
Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia, a supervisor of the mining team. Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe that since I'm also a vagrant who came from another mine and ended up in here for a living, I should naturally be on their side. The mining team could not agree with that, of course. I'm just too old for this.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side? I have to start preparing for your future. People say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy.
Forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure.
What's a vein detector? Someone stole it? I think we know what a vein detector is.
I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins.
Yeah.
It's very rare. I haven't seen a second one in my life. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some villains must have taken notice. Anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore. The less trouble, the better. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Hook seems to be giving me a look like, I want to talk to you outside the clinic now. So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
All right.
Wait! Hook needs you to help with something.
Couldn't even give me a minute, could you?
Members of the moles gotta help each other out! Please? That detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. You'll help me, won't you?
As long as you behave yourself?
Alright then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big brother. See ya!
All right.
Too slow, honorary member of the moles. You should have gotten here before Hook. Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most trusted miner.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman. But after what happened over at that geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
I'm I'm here to find Daddy's treasure, his vein detector. I heard that someone stole it. Is that true?
Well, I would guess that's probably true. After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there. When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. We searched all around the shelter but found nothing. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
And no one else was at the shelter during the time?
Yes. The shelter was usually crowded, so thieves would have had a hard time stealing things when everyone was around. We vagrants have our dignity too. I'm sure we will catch the thief, but...
But... what?
Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. But they all claim to not have stolen anything. Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
Okay. Zek, the silly people who installed the fiber internet woke me up burying the cable, so here I am. Hi, Z. Also, what? Also, hi, Z. Welcome to the Unusual Monday stream. How are you anyways?
I agree. All 4 suspects are at the shelter. If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Alright, you're up first. Hook.
Well, well, well. What's this? Playing detective, are we?
A lot better than last week. How's you? I'm good, thank you. Yep, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy on my end. Hook, are you literally a child? No need to be so... You are literally a child. No need to be so angry. I mean, I guess it wouldn't... I guess the modern day age is... Modern day, thing would be... It's child memes, right? Child does not like being called child. Child get angry when child get called child. Is child memes.
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
There, yeah.
Little brat. How dare you label me a thief? Someone needs to give you a good lesson on manners. I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Anyone can say that. If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
Oh, you have a temper, huh? All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game.
Oh, you're on this quest. Yes. It's a fun time. All right, can't wait. All right. What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I'm a cook. What else would I be doing? Don't you notice the smoky cooking smell all over me? It's just that I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing?
Wait, hold on. Did he just admit it on the first question? He said, what else would I be doing? I was cooking, but also getting ingredients. Is it him? Did he just say it was... Does that just not add up at all? How can you be cooking and getting ingredients? Okay, let's just see whatever. Let's just.
That old Fursman was kind to me.
He
When
just
we were
gave,
at
yeah,
Rivet
he
Town,
totally
he put me
just
in
gave
charge of the whole
himself
mining team's food supply.
this
And it's
nag
because
cat.
I trusted him that I came to this mine with him. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself. Anyway, he found that geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing. But you know, what he did was not like the old Fursman I knew.
Did you see the detector?
Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, I'll tell you a secret. The helper over there, I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one?
Also, I got Himiko trying to pull... Oh, nice! Himiko's got that nice follow-up stuff. So, yeah, big stonks. Let's just say we believe him, even though he gave himself
I don't care if you
away
believe me or
already.
not. I told you all I know. Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
Can we just turn around and say it's the cook? Like give me a... Okay, we have to talk to everybody. So does March 7th... Oh yeah. I legit beat this first planet without taking March out of my party. Nice. Nice. March is pretty dope. Even if she's been migrated out of my party because Gepard is a thing. Honestly, she's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Love March.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Nope. I'm no thief.
Really? Then you better answer our questions honestly.
Ask away. Let's not waste time.
Where were you when the crime occurred?
Spacing out. Didn't notice anything.
What do you think of Mr. Forsman?
Good man. But a bit of a cheapskate.
And then you have Dan Hung with his permanent. Yep. Fair. That indeed. Did you see the detector?
Nope.
No.
What detector?
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
What? I always talk like this.
I don't feel like she's the thief.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
I know.
Put it this way. I mean, they all could just be cut. I think there's a good chance they're covering for each other. She's just not saying anything. Cook over here contradicted himself in the first question. This is going well. All right, helper.
Hook? What's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time. How foolish of me.
Relax. We're just checking off all our
We
boxes.
just need you to answer a few questions.
Oh, you got asked it
Okay.
too. Nice. I love
Ask
the speed
away.
boost.
It
Yeah.
would be good to clear myself of suspicion.
She's great. Yeah, the speed boost is super handy, especially since I've also got Sunsang, who's like a really speedy character and absolutely benefits from the additional speed, like a little bit too much. I mean, no, definitely not too much. No, definitely not too much. But it's definitely nice just getting like turn after turn after turn after turn with her. And then her attack boost is pretty nice too. What were you doing when the crime occurred?
Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air. Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi, but I swear it's the truth.
Thanks for the sub or resub, cause Hong Kong. Hi. How are you, cause? Welcome, welcome. Wow. Bam, bam. All right. What do you think of Mr. Fruit? I'm mostly okay. Today is slow. Fair. That is fair.
Mr. Firstman, he's a good person. Though... Oh, never mind. Oh, no. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me.
Ooh, did you see the detector? Okay. I do think I should try to nap because you work tonight. Love you, and may you get as OP in Starrella as you are in Mon. Yep, thank you, Z. Have a good nap. Thanks for stopping by, even for a little bit. I appreciate you, sir.
Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything.
Does anyone know if Ace beat Wind Waker?
Is that all the questions you have? Have I proven my innocence?
I'm gonna say probably not. At least I don't think he beat it that way. Unless Ace is in the chat right now, like lurking and would like to clarify. Last I saw, he did not beat it. Okay. Mistake. Figured it out. Be careful.
Oh dear. All this waiting around is enough to make me even more anxious.
Does like to assume things are almost over a bit prematurely. Fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry.
I think you're suspicious.
You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
Historically. Fair.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
What were you doing when the crime occurred?
I have the right to remain silent.
What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
I withhold my opinion toward this question.
Did you see the detector?
No comment.
Oh, you... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron this time.
Think carefully and give your answer to my fist.
I've seen all sorts of things in my life. Why would I be afraid of you two little rascals?
So how is the game? Also, what is the rail? I assume the whole game was gonna be on a train. So it kinda is on a train. It's kinda weird. So basically, there's like an astral railway that exists between like planets and stuff. That's the best way I can describe said rail, and I guess we go from place to place on this train. And once in a while, we get. Is it cool. Very detectives-esque. Yeah, exactly. Indeed. And then obviously once in a while, you know, things get in the way of the astral railway, and we have to go figure out what's going on, and at least that's the story so far, anyways.
Here, how about we make a deal? I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee. Fair and honest.
Fine.
Ray, I like your style. Customers who don't fuss over the price are the best. So what do you want to know? Ask away.
Celestial train sounds like a setting that would be more things. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright.
I went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? I restock on a regular basis, everyone knows that. I was wondering why there was nobody at the shelter.
What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Fursman is an old customer of mine. He's pretty nice to me, though we are not so close. As to what he did about that Geomero vein, it was kind of unethical. We're all neighbors. We've known each other for a long time. But he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree with that.
Did you see the detector?
Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm sure about that. I value my reputation more than anything, so you can trust me.
And why are you so sure about that?
In my line of work, I've learned to read people. And something's definitely fishy with that cook. I could tell from the start. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone.
Look, all I'm gonna say is they're saying one person was lying.
They said?
The cook is the
Don't
only
worry, I've
one
written it
who
all down for
contradicted
you.
himself.
Remember, among these
immediately.
4 people, only the real thief would lie.
So it
The
has to
cook
be
said the helper did it. The tailor said it wasn't her. The merchant said it was the cook, and the helper said it wasn't him. So, do you know who the culprit is?
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know why, but I'll trust your judgment. Come on, let's go accuse the culprit.
And he's gone.
Where's the cook? Where did he go?
Beats me. I saw him running out in quite a panic.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, that guy has to be guilty. Where is he running off to?
Probably trying to sell off the spoils.
Oh yeah, I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Could he be involved in this?
Knowing him, yeah, probably. It definitely has something to do with him. He's just trouble on legs. Yeah.
Follow
basically.
Hook! Mr. Sampo should be that way. Mr. Sampo's always at the clinic hanging around Miss Natasha. Hook thought he was really sick or something. If he's working with the thief, then he's also a bad guy.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
No, why are you making this so complicated? Do you want it or not? Just tell me.
You two stop right there. Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived.
Sampo, what are you doing here?
Just doing a little business. What's all the fuss?
This guy is a thief. He's trying to sell something he stole.
Oh boy, I knew it was too good to be true. I gotta make this clear. I have nothing to do with this fella. You have to trust me. Miss Hook,
There's
please,
that new
don't
game,
point that thing
Boy
at me. It's
Train.
scary.
Hey, Brian, how are you today, sir? Welcome, welcome.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
You stole Daddy's treasure! Diggertron will not spare you.
This is all that old Fursman's fault. Just because he has this device I'm holding, he can make a fortune. It's not fair.
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
There's no reason for you to steal it.
What kind of a reason are you looking for? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing? Anyway, I got the device now. Come take it, if you have the guts.
Bet, let's go.
Diggertron, get ready.
I wouldn't have to rob and steal if I didn't have to rob and steal. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we're gonna run this guy over.
How does it go again?
Take this! Shape of Typhoon! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
I win.
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook. No, Daddy's treasure! It's broken!
Can it be repaired?
Hey! Now this is Sampo's time to shine.
You're still here.
Of course! I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I? Listen here. There's a fellow in Bouldertown they call Balloway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser. Although he claims that he doesn't do appraisals anymore for ancient relics, he actually still does a bit behind the scenes for ones that are of especially high value. I think this device of yours is probably worth a lot. It might be a good idea to try your luck with Balloway. Here's a trick. First, pretend that you want to sell it for a low price, then wait for him to excitedly fix the device for you. After it's fixed, tell him you changed your mind and you want to keep it for yourself. This business tactic is what I call a bait and switch. Pretty clever, huh?
Balloway the Miner's Lamp. Got it! Thanks, Mr. Sampo. Let's go into town to find him.
That's what I
have a safe
That's
trip.
what I call dirty business. That is clever girl. Yeah. Sampo is proposing something like a very, very dirty business. Nah. Fair.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Alright. Miner's Lamp has stopped all appraisal services. The announcement has all the details. Please leave. It's when you don't have a receipt. So you go to a rich neighborhood where they won't give a shit about returning it. Yeah, you know what? That's yeah, basically, that's fair. Alright, that appraisal of what? Are you here to cause trouble? Hold on. Are you from the outside? Everyone's talking about your story. No wonder you don't know me. Please excuse me. Named Balloway. I'm an expert in relic appraisal. Nice to meet you. Effective today, Miner's Lamp Alloy, will stop appraisal services. It's a long story. Already have other business. I was wondering if you could have a look at the detector.
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some kind of precious treasure...
Oh, look at this! The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Oh, ho ho, this certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Oh, yes! Look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
This device... I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before. I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say?
Can we... Tell me more about it.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Who's going to want a pile of junk? I don't believe any other stores will buy it off you. Come on, I'll give you a nice deal.
Maybe we should let... Yeah, let's let Fursman decide.
Alright then. Let's go find Daddy.
Because the thing is, if he's saying it's busted and it's a piece of junk, but he's willing to buy it for a high price, obviously it can be... Then obviously, yes, it can be fixed. But obviously... He probably has a way to fix it, but obviously he's just not going to disclose that to us. Which, I mean, fair, that's just how business works.
Where have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you. What's wrong with this kid?
We found the vein detector.
Vein detector? The one I lost?
Big Brother and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure...
Don't cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was never lost or broken.
It is an adorable treasure indeed. This treasure can...
Even you know what it is?
The detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and it saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very good thing. But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to someone.
Hook doesn't really understand.
It's okay. I'm saying some things that might seem strange, but you will understand someday.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking about
Is still happily running and jumping around.
Daddy! You're not allowed to see her cry! Go away!
Excuse me. Yay! All right. On the board. Oh. Lock outdoor. Get message. All right, bet. We have a message from... 1, 2, 3. Are you the honorary member of the Moles? I am Pitch Dark Cook the Great. All right. Got another one. What is this? It's almost not work. Yeah, sure. Oh, right, because there's a bunch. Okay, so basically the story here is, for some reason, there's a bunch of patients not showing up for their appointments, and we're trying to figure. Apparently, they kind of joined a support group that might be telling them to skip their appointments for whatever reason, but we don't know why. Nargacuga, Apex Wrathy, and Zenogre, you absolute mad lad and king, yes! Thank you, Ned, thank you. And hi, hello, sir, welcome, welcome. How are you today, sir? Also, Discord is telling me things. I wonder why that is. Hydrate and glasses. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Glasses. And then hydrate. Right, there we go. Doing good. Late start to the day, but still good. Awesome, 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 awesome. Très bien. There we go. Oh, there we go. Game is... There we go. Got a little worried there for a second.
You?
Yes.
I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Yes. We're not gonna go. Rob too good at video games. That's funny.
Your cover? What are you talking about? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
What was Natasha's diagnosis?
Of course not. I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money.
You joining
Not to
on
mention
Wednesday?
medicine.
What's Wednesday, if I may ask? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm putting this together mentally. Wednesday. Hold on. I got this. Nah, I got nothing. What's going on Wednesday? I probably know. I probably heard it at some point Wednesday. Oh, Bloodborne race. Oh yeah, that. I've never played Bloodborne in my life, so probably not. Yeah, I probably won't be in. I probably won't be in that one. I've never played I've put it this way. I've never played a Bloodborne. I've never played a Dark Souls. So take that for what you will. But you're so good, you'd still win. I mean, I don't know if I'm so good I can, you know, win a competition in a game I've never played before. So... Are you serious?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked.
Being humble
then pay
over
it back
here.
when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Appearances are more important than life. I feel you. Money's one thing, but life.
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Okay, so we know Vash is...
Natasha's brother? They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown. I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I've no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Free medical free medical care. I don't believe it.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Okay, why don't you go to him anymore?
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Okay.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
I won't.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
It's not impossible.
Hey, it's just a rumor. Don't take my word for it. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Okay, we didn't really get any information.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
That almost doesn't make sense because this mutual aid society is supposed to help pay for stuff like that, or at least that's my impression. So let's just see what this.
Where have you been? What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Oh, everything's muffled.
I wanted to ask why you're not going for your follow-up visit.
Ah, a follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
There's no time wasted where health is concerned, right?
Not for youngsters like yourself.
When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Oh.
Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
I already talk like that old lady, and I'm only in my 30s. Cats. I'm sure he's up there carrying right now.
Do you think so? Wouldn't he want me to hurry up and join him?
Rob, I'm a dying old bitch. There's plenty of time for you, youngin.
Kids today. Don't give up easily.
Gasp.
Okay,
what to say.
You win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose.
Yay.
Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Have you heard of the Mutual Aid Society?
Virtual who?
Mutual Aid Society.
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband.
Back from ads. Hi, welcome back.
I should
to the
find another
ads.
patient to talk to.
I don't know what to tell you about the ads. Necessary evil. Alright, suspicious patient.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What makes you say that?
Who else would care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Oh. No, I get it. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. Did you have a dispute with her?
A dispute? No. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
A risk?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why.
They're willing to gamble with their life?
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
What if Where can I go to get this wonder medicine?
What
Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
I think we should look into it first. Because I have a feeling they have a way of knowing if I told her. Because if she shows up, they're gonna know right away, right? But then the address may not be legitimate at all, right? I think we're better off investigating the address first. Yeah, I don't want to tip them off that. Yeah. So, hurry.
Oh.
There are people here.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Going for a walk.
In the Fragmentum? You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me. And we only take cash. This ain't a charity.
What if I hear the medicine here is pretty cheap?
The Mutual Aid Society sets the price. It might be different from Dr. Vash and his handouts, but it's a darn sight cheaper than that clinic woman's medicine. Well, are you buying or not? Spit it out. I don't have time for chit-chat. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before. I know it. Get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here. Shop's closed today. No customers.
Wait. What about our medicine? We've been waiting for ages.
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
That medicine seller sure closed up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha.
Get lost, now. If you're a friend of that woman, then...
I mean... Alright, so we probably just screwed something up there. Because I'm assuming by the time we go back, they're gonna be gone.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Alright.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
Patients wanted me to keep it a secret from you. The patient said he was willing to take the risk.
As a doctor, I don't accept that. I'm responsible for their well-being. My attitude towards this wonder medicine won't change. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Alright.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Alright.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
It's tough for me to say.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Alright.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha.
Who? And who am I?
You haven't introduced yourself yet.
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right?
I'm afraid not. Are you okay?
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Oh boy.
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
They must have been seriously ill. That made her become like this?
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
It just sounds like poison.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. But they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
All right.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
Those medicine dealers prey on our weaknesses.
Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
And then?
Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
It's hard to believe he was your brother. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Somebody has to do the right thing.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine, but it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Okay. I have a feeling there's a very good chance they're just not gonna be there. Oh, they are still here. Interesting. Alright.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Hand over the wonder medicine.
Oh, playing the hero, are we? Is this a stick-up? Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right? Men, look lively and send this idiot packing already.
Dodge this! Who invited you? Who will it be?
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
I win.
The stars will always remember us.
The box has some medicine labeled with experiment numbers. This must be the wonder medicine. The mutual aid. Oh, you hear footsteps.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Who are you?
You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that? Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine, only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Natasha would never give up on a patient, and she'd never work with an imposter like you.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you? Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize the medicine thief.
Want to see what I can do? Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Hope you're prepared.
No more playing nice.
I win.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
What are you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn.
What
In
does
that
sickness
sense, you're
do?
no different from your crazy brother.
You know what? That's a good question. I'm not totally
Take that as
sure.
a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families.
Put it this way. I mean, apparently this sickness also has like a terminal side to it. So I don't know. That's all I'm not entirely sure what it does.
I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Uh-oh. It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain.
I guess it's enough that people die from it. Yeah, exactly.
Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
That guy sucks.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask. That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
Brief silence.
I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him. In a terrible way.
Changed him?
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
He lost his last shred of humanity.
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Banishment isn't a particularly harsh punishment. You two did the right thing.
I hope so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
That's not necessary. Well then. Sorry to bother you. I haven't quite got the hang of this thing yet. Can you come down to the clinic when you have time? I wanted to talk to you about some personal things. Yeah, okay. Thank you for when you're leading an organization like Wildfire, it's easy to forget that everyone needs someone to rely on. Alright. I think this is a follow-up to the quest we just did. Also, we're moving up, which is good. See where we're at. Oh. You know what? So, interesting enough, yesterday, I think was it yesterday or the day before? It may have been the day before. I actually rolled Stell or Seal. Either. So, we're not going to roll on this one, but I wouldn't mind taking a shot. Well, what does it do? Increases the wearer's crit rate by 18%. While the wearer is in battle, for every 10 speed that exceeds 100, the damage of the wearer's base attack and skill is increased by 6%. Of the crit damage, well, there's so many ofs and thises. Okay, the damage of basic attack, it is increased by 6%, and okay, I missed the and the crit damage of her ultimate, or their ultimate, is increased by 12. This effect can stack up to 6 times. Okay, so it just, I mean, even just the 18 crit rate by itself is crazy good. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but let's try it anyways. Alright. Post-op conversation. Find fruits. Loop. Just gonna keep looking. Pioneering. Radiation. Find fruit. Oh. Good night and sleep well. Okay. There are a couple things. Okay. For every debuff the target enemy has, the damage dealt by the wearer is increased by 12%, stacking up to 3 times. This effect also applies to damage over time. Okay. What does this do? Increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 8%, and increases outgoing healing when they use their ultimate by 12%. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Cool. Alright. Okay. Let's do this thing.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Alright, let's return to the Express.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya!
Homegirl is obsessed with
There'll
stars.
be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Obsessed with stars. Do they? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Alright.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our...
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Can the planet go back to what it was like before the Stellaron?
Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also
Time
prove
only
immensely
moves
useful.
forward. That's fair.
Fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
What happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Thanks for your patience, Himeko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Alright, let's chat with Will.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
The fragmentum in here, I think we asked that already. I relayed your view of the Stellaron's effects to Barania.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope your Relo 6 sees that too.
Alright, it's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang. I don't want to say that. That seemed...
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Alright, Pom Pom. Move this train.
Pom Pom, we're back. Shh. Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus. Good to see you too. Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
It's here. What's our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Fair.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
When are we leaving, conductor?
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Alright. Yay, complete. What is this? Restricted zone radio. Broken patrol bots. Okay, we'll get to that. Okay. Oh, it returns. Alright. And then they need a couple hours. Let's see. Out of control. Okay. We can always look into that later.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Yep, fair. That's how it works, I guess.
Come with me, take the journey
I haven't been in here in a while. This is March's room. Very nice room. Coffee coming in the room. Blue chat. Okay. That's okay. This way. Yeah, I like the tune. I like this tune. I think the only thing, which obviously isn't, like, I like it. What is this? What am I trying to say? I feel like I need something longer. That's what I'm saying.
wrapped in biting wind. Hearts will never bleed. Frozen and banished out of greed.
Set this for now. No, it's new, so I like it.
Morning. You're very punctual.
Alright. And wonderful morning to you, Himiko.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
That guy is singing, oh, 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 oh. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Oh, hold on. We might not immediately progress the story because I need to show you guys something. It's part of the reason I thought I need to stream this more, because even when we go back, we're not gonna get the full thing. But it's so cool. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, it sounds like it makes you feel like you're in a coffee shop with oh. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That is it's. Jeez, holy crap, this goes hard. Any chance for a breakthrough?
That hardly sounds like you. What about that Stellaron inside you? Don't you want to get rid of it? The meeting will start soon.
Okay, hold on. We are not starting this meeting. Hold on. No, we are deviating hard. Where the hell do I find this thing? Oh, they're not gonna let me leave. Okay.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Okay, back. Just help with spaghettis and salad. Nice. Once you draw the attention of the hunt. Oh, the hunt. Oh, that hunt. Oh no, you don't want to. You don't. That hunt is bad. It's not just a hunt. Is that hunt is not something you want to be. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Is there anything in it for us?
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lafu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the
Heading
stars
home.
will eventually
All right.
converge.
Have a safe
See
trip,
you
cause.
March, get Don Hung.
Now can I go?
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Wrapped in biting wind, hearts will never bleed.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Their restless dreams try so hard to breathe.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
We might be going to the Zanshu.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
So you have history with the Lofu?
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
So if we go, Dan's not coming. I mean, he's not. Yeah, he's basically not coming with us.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what happens.
Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Didn't you say you were voting against it?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
How suddenly principled of you.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt. Ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now. But make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport, Starskin event. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
It sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
You're staying too?
Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
The Stellaron.
Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did see someone. Get the gate open for us.
Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
You're pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them?
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
All right. Okay. Now we're gonna go do the cool thing. Hold on, we're doing the cool thing. Cause I want to do the cool. I want to do cool things. You guys gotta see this boss fight.
The Stellaron changes everything.
I won't surrender.
No manners, huh?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
Take this! Shape of time! Rise, Venus!
This ends here.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Who will it be?
Is that all?
This does look pretty badass. It does. It's so badass. Oh. I'm gonna do another cool thing. Oh, let's go.
Is that all?
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Dodge this! Huh?
When did you get a mech? Yeah, that's a good question. So like the action chicken. Yep. So here's the thing. The actual fight is like 4 parts without this one. No, it's like 3 without this fight. And it kind of explains how we get the mech. But basically, how we got the mech... Actually, that's a long story. How did... That's a very long story. I need to think about how I'm going to explain that while I slash this thing up.
Who will it be?
It's fine. Cool. I'm healed. Perfect.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Time for the old world to collapse. Answer. Watch this.
The only redemption.
Who invited you?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
No
Oh
manners, huh?
my gosh. Jeopard is in trouble. Okay.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Take this.
More
Shape of
chicken.
Taishu, rise, Venus. Dodge this.
Power translates into hope.
I absolutely love how the music picks up right after that.
Who will it be? Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Power translates into hope.
That'll take more than medicine. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Let me through. Watch this. Take this. Shape of Taishu, rise, Venus.
Let's go.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate.
All right. That was the fight. That's why I've decided I have to stream. I need to start streaming everything on this game because that fight is so. Thank you. That fight is so cool, but I feel like that fight is just so cool. But it's even cooler when you see all the stuff that happened before it. Yeah. So I don't know if we're just gonna make this like a. I don't know how we're gonna implement this, but we're gonna implement it. That's it. That's the statement. All right. Cool. What level? 29. Okay. All right. Okay, Lord Quality. Aye, sir. Aye. Hydrate. Thank you, Nan. Thank you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
And glasses off. Sure. Of course. Have to get into VTube Studio. Perfect. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Ah.
Up ahead. You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
What's this? Oh, technique point. Okay, cool. It looks like boxes are going to be a lot smaller in this one.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Hold on, I'm just gonna. It looks like it's my computer. It's starting to slow down a bit.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Hope you're prepared.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere. three. No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Oh.
Naughty child.
The stars will always remember us.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there! We need your help! Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
No manners, huh? Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
No more playing nice. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Let me through! Dodge this!
Oh, let's see. Time for a shot.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
Roberts.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have.
arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Alright, let's push them aside together.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
Yeah. Right.
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking...
Oh,
man. No more playing nice.
No manners, huh?
Nap time.
You're not going anywhere. Take this, shape of Taishu. Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Oh gosh. Okay, various train containers, adjust, fill gaps. Yep. All right. There it is. Here it is.
I have this already? You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Found your weakness.
This ends here. Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Let me through. Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Typhoon! Rise, Venus!
Swish.
You're not going anywhere! Wanna see what I can do? No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Hope you're prepared.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Typhoon! Rise, Venus!
Let's proceed this way for now. We can always come back.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
I'm with you.
Something's not right. Avoid. Mortality means forever.
I won't surrender. Dodge this! Who invited you? Who will it be?
Is that all?
A miracle.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Let me through! No manners, huh? Shape of Typhoon! Rise, Venus! Who invited you? Wanna see what I can do? Dodge this!
This ends here.
No manners, huh? Who will it be? Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Hope you're prepared. Secret of a safe. Is that all?
Dodge this!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Take this! Shape of Tuck Rise Venus!
Who invited you?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Who will it be?
Don't your hands hurt? Dodge this! Oh, finally! Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way! Oh, my beautiful tail. We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Nice, I'm driving.
Just sit back and relax. All Amicassadors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
Alright.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amicassador. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
What's the hurry?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Okay, fair.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
She sounds like one tough lady.
It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
Nice, let's have a look around the city.
Not so fast. I need to give you two a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
Are you saying that Madame, Yukong is the new Madame Cocolia?
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
Shouldn't we plan out what we want to say?
But we haven't done anything wrong.
March is right. If we're too scripted, it'll sound like we're hiding something. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
Okay. Benefactor, I'd like to ask you something. This may sound very disrespectful, but I'm curious. Is the Express really here just to help LaFaust solve the Stellaron problem? Yes, why? Is it really hard to understand why? You know, when I said yes, why, I didn't expect this obvious. Yeah, we're obviously not doing something. What are you talking about? Response. When higher-ups, Zenshu first heard of your reason for coming, they thought you were here for either to seek immortality or the Stellaron. Seek the Stellaron? What? No. Apology. It's so fast. Okay, never mind. Okay. I think we might stop there, only because we're starting to chug a bit, and it's approaching 3 hours, so that is probably makes it a good place to stop. Yeah, we're chugging really hard. Yeah, alright. Thank you everybody for being here. Let's see who we have. Oh, try to see who we have to raid. I promise I'm trying. Flash raid. Who do we have? Also, I'm actually gonna make just like check. Make sure people aren't on the way out when I go to raid them. Okay. We're gonna raid. Oh, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons here. Alright, we're ready to apocalypse. Okay, thank you everybody for being here. We will be back tomorrow with Cult of the Lamb at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. We may or may not have another stream of this week. I'm not sure. We will see. It will be spontaneous and unscheduled. Alright, take care and bye for now.
Go from here.
Oh my god. Bonjour.
Oh my god.
Bonjour. Rob, hello. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing?
Ooh.
How are you doing? I liked your going live message today. It made me... It was cheeky.
Sorry.
So far, so good on the shaking front.
There's weenies.
Not for long.
There's a dude flying in on a fucking megalodon. Looks like a Pokemon.
Joke's
Oh,
on
they're
you.
going there.
I don't know what that